from Nick Lawson.
I knew that.
He says, "Dear Elizabeth, your letters are a real treat, so much so that I figured 12,000 miles is too far for old mates to be apart.
He's a real charmer, that one.
Next month I have to make a business trip to the east, and since it's only a hop, skip and jump from there to good old Aussie, I've decided to pop in and see you and that family of yours."
Don't go, not tonight. Stay with me. It's all we're ever going to have.
I don't want to go into that again. Right, just get Lizzie ready to go back to her dorm.
Right.
Mason, get a mop, clean up.
Yes, miss.
Oh, g'day, B. How you go?
Shouldn't I be asking you that?
Sparking on all fours this morning, aren't you, Lizzie?
Yeah, well, so she should be with all the good care and attention she's been getting.
Good morning.
Morning.
Everything looks a lot healthier.
Yes, I'll be talking to the health department about it later. And I said to Mrs. Powell that Lizzie, Tammy and Babs can go back to their cells as long as they stay in bed.
Oh, that is good news.
Yeah, well, it suits me fine.
I'm sorry, Miss Ferguson, but that doesn't include you.
Look, I'm over the worst of it. I'm just a bit weak, that's all. There's no point in wasting time in bed.
Look, don't get overconfident. We don't want to have any relapses now, do we? There haven't been any new cases overnight, but we're not out of danger yet.
Top of the morning to you.
What's up,
Must be something I said.
No, it's not you, it's this place. I'm standing here looking out and it's scaring the hell out of me. The place is full of people that couldn't care less. It's all the time. Me, me, me.
Just brought this on. Driscoll House isn't like that. It's here to help.
Well, it didn't help Maxine. That poor kid, she died on her own. I mean, I wasn't even there when she needed me.
Can't be everywhere at once.
Nick off, Wally. I want to be on my own.
A lot of good it's going to do other people if you hang around the place feeling sorry for yourself.
Balls! How the hell do I know the same thing won't happen to Hazel, Kent, or some other kid that comes here for help? What sort of good is the place then?
A lot of good, and you know it. For one thing, they're here where you can talk to them, and you can give them the good news when it happens.
Oh, well, isn't that just peachy? This place is crawling with good news, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot of it if you just shut up and let me tell you about it. I managed to track down Hazel's old man and the kids.
How did you manage that?
Through the electoral rolls. What's more, I got in touch with legal aid, and they say there's no reason why she can't have access to them. How's that for good news?
It's good. Only let's not tell her, okay? I mean, we got to check with George first. If he decides not to go through with it, it'll wreck her.
Okay. You're running this sideshow.
Yeah, I'm the #1 freak. I'm sorry. So, you're not just a pretty face, are you?
Tell me something I don't know.
Here, I nicked this from the hospital. I reckon you'll need it more than they will.
You'll be wearing that if you're not careful.
Spoken like a true lady.
Oh, could be. I reckon I've been having nightmares about that letter from Foxy.
Anything I can do to help?
No, this bed has been well and truly made. You see, Lizzie has a friend who lives overseas, and his name is Mick, and he's quite the gentleman.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. What's the problem?
Well, he plans to visit Lizzie, but she's been running to him as if she lives in Yarralumba, not Wentworth.
Oh.
You can say that again. God, I wish I'd snuffed it last...
Oh, now, come on. Listen, why don't you write to him and say that when he plans to visit Australia, you're doing a tour of Upper Mongolia?
Yes. And that social engagements over there make it absolutely impossible to cancel.
Yeah, I suppose that'd fix it.
Oh, it's a great idea. You could dictate the letter to me if you're still feeling a bit shaky.
What's the use? I'll never see Foxy again.
Oh, of course you will. Only outside, not stuck away in here.
Oh, listen, I've got to get back. When you finish the letter, give it to Mrs. Morris. Don't keep Lizzie up too long, all right?
Don't worry. We'll make it short, but to the point.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you later, love.
Yeah. Lizzie, I understand your motives so well.
Oh, Mrs. Powell, I've settled Lizzie down. What do you want me to do next?
Okay, well, collect all the sheets for sterilisation. I'll organise a pickup.
Won't be long now, I reckon.
And when do you think all this will become official, then?
Well, we've had no new cases in the past 24 hours, so it shouldn't be too long before everyone's free to go.
Oh, that's fabulous. But I will miss everyone terribly. You've all been really wonderful.
When's this going to be exactly, Doc?
Well, despite departmental red tape, I'd say late today.
Ah, right. Oh, that's great. Couldn't go on forever, could it?
I think we can move Adler back to a dorm now, too.
Right, come on, Pixie, we have work to do.
Right.
Suppose that means I can go.
As long as you stay in bed for a couple of days, you can either do that here or go home if you like.
Doctor, the fever didn't destroy my judgment. I can't imagine anyone wanting to stay in this place any longer than they had to.
I'm trying to run a business for here. 6 days.
Yeah, I know.
If nothing else, I think a few people might be a bit more understanding about how it feels like to be locked up.
I wouldn't count on it. All I know is I'm actually looking forward to hearing Patrick snoring and the kids' arguments.
Oh, you're a glutton for punishment. Do you want a coffee?
Yes, please.
If only Lizzie weren't in here, she could have used my house to impress her friend.
What's that worth?
Spa.
$25 a day.
Oh, come on, Irene. Cut the crap.
I'm losing 10 times.
I'm sorry, Bea. It's just that I want to help.
$10.
You people have... Well, you've shown me things about myself I didn't know were there. I just want to repay that in some way.
What if you do really want to help on the outside? Get in touch with Myra Desmond and the Prisoner Reform Group. Because they need all the good people they can find, believe me.
I take it you do have a good explanation for this breach of regulations?
Well, everyone has been under rather a strain lately, Mr. Richards. We've waived some of the regulations under the circumstances.
You're forgetting discipline must be maintained at all times. Could I have your attention, please? That's better. The Health Department has officially notified us that the quarantine is lifted. Visitors are to leave the premises as soon as possible.
It's about time. I'm getting my things together.
Get this mess cleared up and then see me in your office.
Arrange for the next shift to take over Colleen and get things moving in here as quickly as you can, please, Meg.
Rather her than me. I'd strangle him.
Well, I'm pleased to see that you could tear yourself away from your little tea party.
I'd prefer less sarcasm and more understanding.
And the public demand more of a prison than a social gathering.
Mr. Richards, I believe in the public's sense of fairness. Those people in there deserve time to sit and unwind.
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds, but not together in this institution. The department rules are quite clear.
Damn you officious public servants and damn your rules.
Mrs. Reynolds, I'm warning you.
No, you listen to me for a change. What you've got in there is two groups of people who were suspicious and hostile towards each other a few days ago. Look at them now. That quarantine has forced them to cooperate and to respect each other. Mr. Richards, that is what our prison should be doing.
Where do you think you're going?
Surprising as it may seem to you, I don't want to be here at the moment. I'm going home to bed. I know you're quite capable of taking any calls.
Yes, mine's the office.
Look, I'll be back, Bea. Just give us time to organise things on the outside.
No, why bother?